Liam Rosenior did his pre-match press conference ahead of our FA Cup round of 16 game versus Wrexham tomorrow, so let's check out some talking points. Firstly, some injury news and updates, and thankfully it was only for two players, Esteval and Jamie Gittins. Now, first with Esteval, Rosenior said that he's back on the pitch, but he won't be ready for this game, unfortunately. We have to be careful given it was a hamstring injury, so he needs to clear a few markers. And as for Jamie Gittins, he's getting really close. He had a positive scan, so hopefully in the next week or so, he'll be back with the group. And as for any injuries after the Villa game, there wasn't any, so that's good news. He spoke about Romeo Lavia and his chances of starting tomorrow, and more or less, he's going to start tomorrow. He also said Romeo Lavia is going to play a huge part for the remainder of the season, and I wholeheartedly agree. I said it once, I said it twice, I may have said it 3 times. I'll never give up on Romeo Lavia. That's my baller, bro. Whenever people are in my comment sections running revisionism saying Romeo Lavia isn't good because of injuries that are out of his control, we should cut our losses. He's not good. Availability is the best ability, all that BS. I always tell them, when the food starts tasting good, when we start eating good, don't ask me for any. On the goalkeeping selection now, Philip Jorgensen started against Aston Villa in the Premier League for the first time in a long time, to be fair. And Rosenior said that he looks at goalkeeping position differently, and it's a game-by-game basis. It's not a case of Robert Sanchez being number 2 now and Jorgensen being number 1. He tries to pick the best team per game, and he said he was proved correctly with his team selection versus Villa because we won the game. I think in this particular case, I think Rosenior understands that Robert Sanchez, he has not been impressive in these past few games. So it's about him taking Robert Sanchez out the firing line. And also for this game as well, we knew that Aston Villa was going to be pressing a lot. And Robert Sanchez, under pressure, he struggles, especially playing out from the back. So he wanted to see how Jorgensen would perform versus Villa, and he actually performed well. They asked him about the FA Cup and he said, well, that's one of the reasons why I was here. I was brought in to win silverware, but he can't think of that right now. We need to think about Wrexham. I cannot stress the importance of winning this FA Cup because we have not won the FA Cup since 2018. That's our last domestic trophy. And this FA Cup provides the most tangible chance of us winning silverware this season. He spoke about Liam Delap and him not being able to get in the team because of João Pedro's form. He said, well, in his last start, Liam Delap had 3 assists. So we have a lot of games remaining, and it's all about him taking his opportunity. And speaking about João Pedro, they asked him about his form, and he said that his form has nothing to do with him, Liam Rosenior. He said it's all about João Pedro finding and realizing his potential that he's always had. He said it's all about him being good in his performances, and also tactically he gives us something magnificent because even without the goals, the pressing, the positioning have all been a massive plus to the team. So those were some key takeaways from Liam Rosenior's pre-match press conference ahead of our FA Cup round of 16 game versus Wrexham tomorrow. This is going to be a tricky and massive game. Find out more in my preview and predicted 11. So as always, up the Chels.